I'm Mint Salad and I saw Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. It is directed by Scott Gerald. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you, and this is sponsored by my Linktree. You can check that out after the review. Okay, this movie starts pretty spookily, okay? First of all, there's this concert and a guy's like shredding it on the guitar, and it's really cool that he's shredding it on the guitar. But what isn't cool is that there's just like what seems to be this portal thing just opens up in the air, and then he gets sucked in, and I'm not a big fan of things getting sucked through portals personally. You know, I'm actually really sad because it's like, where did this guy go? It's like a vampire guy also comes, Dracula, I assume, through this little portal thing and a couple other vampire guys, and then just takes the guy. It's like, oh no, there's just vampires, dude. That's pretty strange. Now they're in Australia. You know what's cool about Australia? Australia has really drawn spectacularly in like this Sydney Opera House was cool. I like the little, what is it called? A skyline? A beach line? Where a bunch of like buildings are and there's water. What is that called? Oceanfront. So, you know, they come, they're like, okay, we're gonna go see a bunch of Sydney's awesome places. You got awesome food. You have Shaggy has a really tall plate of these, what is it called, sandwiches? And Scooby is like, I'm gonna take this piece of pie, have it into a boomerang, chomp it into it so it's like a boomerang and steal all of his food. And then Shaggy's just okay with that, no retribution whatsoever, just on the next scene. Why does Shaggy never do anything? Come on, man, he's stealing your food. But anyway, we're at this concert now. The Hex Girls are here, and it's like, Hex Girls, I'ma cast a spell on you. Is that it? It's catchy, but not catchy enough to really have me remember it. But I really like their, whatever it's called, a performance of it. Yes. I also really like how they have a concert there, and there's this like weird mystery of vampires. And it's like, oh geez, vampires? And everyone looks like a vampire, not gonna lie. Hex Girls look like vampires. Makes me suspect if they're vampires or not. Oh my goodness, are they vampires? Maybe. So anyway, I like the Hex Girls' appearance in this. It seems like the Scooby Gang and the Hex Girls are close friends, because now it's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go into the band because there's a whole competition thing. They are really bad at playing. There's a whole like arc throughout this that is concluded at the end when they do play like the very final concert. What's interesting, oh, I spoiled it. They're playing it, they're having a competition to see who's like the winner and gets to play the end, which I like. I like how the Scooby Gang gets that. But you know, there's vampires just snatching people up, and vampires snatching to drink blood is never okay, okay? I don't really like how the Scooby Gang has to witness all these MDKs. Is it called an MDK if a vampire does it? If a vampire like sucks your blood out? I'm gonna call it a vampy sucky sucky. That's what I'm gonna call the term now. So we got a lot of suspicions on what could be happening. These are three dudes in particular. They got them silly costumes. It looks like they're like part of Dracula's squad or whatever. And you know what's interesting? They do eventually get caught, which I like. I like the way in which they get caught. Like, you know, they have the whole like Scooby-Doo getting chased. The whole entire gang is getting chased. It's pretty wild and wacky and whatnot. But I really like how they eventually figure out who it is. I'm a big fan of that. Just seeing the Hex Girls made my heart flutter. I'm really happy that they're in this. Man, the Hex Girls, every time I see them, I'm like, oh, I like this movie's like style of going from scene to scene a little bit quickly, especially with the Hex Girls. They're on screen for not a long time, which makes me sad. The other bands that are participating, whatever, they're meh. But I really like the performance of the Scooby Gang at the end, and also the Hex Girls also playing along, which was great. The ending is awesome, okay? I really like the beginning, I really like the ending of this movie, the middle of this movie, I'm kind of like iffy on, because on one hand, I really like the looking around of the Australia and like seeing all of the nice arts. I really like the art style in this movie. On the other hand, I feel like the scenes could have been longer. Like, I don't feel as emotionally attached to what happened to the band that got snatched up by the vampires, because I didn't feel like I lived in it as long as I could have. And so, you know, I like the Hex Girls. The Hex Girls I lived in though. I want to live in them more. I'm even cosplaying as one. You know, I could complete like a whole Hex Girl cosplay. This is part of it. You know, like how the red girl has like cool red garments. I could also get that too. That'd be pretty cool. Also like red hair, red wig, red black wig would be cool. Or like, you know, a cool bass guitar. Also the blonde too, I could also be her too. She has the little pigtails, I like her. And also she has a choker, so yeah. Those are exciting. Other than what I've said, I like how Fred is a little bit more cool. Actually, no, other way. Daphne is a little bit more cool with Fred, looking at the Hex Girls and kind of boogling at them, which is fun. The witch's ghost, Daphne was kind of like, no. So this is character progression there. Velma is a good singer. I will give you this. Velma's a good singer. Scooby-Doo is a really good drummist. Shaggy, he just needs to drum. He needs to, guitar more. He needs the guitar, he needs to strum more. So that our animation's pretty nice. Animation, I like it. It was simple and clean. So I gotta give this movie a solid, a solid 6.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes it. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that at patreon.com/ASEPresents for $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month, or $3 a month how to draw Pokemon tutorials will be posted there first, all at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree. So you can go there. And until next time, I'm Mint Salad. I'll see you later, my salad creeps on the bigger bits.